All right, hey guys, what's up? Um, I'm making this video to stick on the Blend page in case you miss class. So um, the first thing I want to go over is grades. So you can see right here, I have all the assignments that are due for the second 6 weeks. So we have our two 80% and our two 10%. You can click the link and it will take you to the quiz. I might just do this in the future because it's easier to have everything on the home page. So this is what's due today at 3 p.m. It's all linked right there. The executive branch test, you have two attempts. I'll take the highest. The electoral college prediction is a comment you have to make, and you have to make your own electoral map. So what you'll do, you'll create your own map. Because the election is already over, I want you to make the map based off what actually happened. So you have to go back and review who won each state and click the correct color. We also did, if I go back to the home page, roles of the president. This is a little sheet where you read 5 articles and decide what role the president is doing. And then lastly, our mock Supreme Court here at the top. If you hit preview, it's a quiz in which there's 3 fake court cases, and I want you to answer number 1 for each court case here in the text box. You're going to put what you would do in this given situation. So you can read the cases, and then you can either overturn or uphold the answer there. So those are all 4 of the grades that are due. If you've already had your grades done, that was just a boring conversation for you, and I apologize. But this is due at 3 o'clock. So that is what we're doing today as our assignment. It's just making up any work, and then we'll start our new stuff on Wednesday. Real fast too, lastly, is we had an election result. So there was a declared winner in Joe Biden. So Joe Biden won the presidential election. He won Pennsylvania. He won Arizona, Nevada, and those states put him over. Now, if we zoom in though, it's really close, okay? So it's within 0.5 of a percentile. It's actually almost within it's within 1 percentile, which is under state law. They are allowed to do a recount. This does not mean the votes were fraudulent. It just means that they're going to recount the vote, count every vote, and make sure they were all correct. Right now, there's no reason to believe there is any voter fraud. So I expect the votes to remain the same, but we can count them either way. So that's what happened in the presidential election. What will most likely happen is the recounts will go through December. But Joe Biden will take office January 20th. That's how it normally goes. So this election was over. If we turn to the Senate real fast, though, it's 48 to 48. We can look at all these different Senate seats. See how it says 48, 48 there? It's the Georgia races that are actually the closest. So Georgia's really mattered for the presidency, and it matters for the Senate. They had 2 Senate races, and they both ended in a runoff. So they'll have to run for election again. Okay, that runoff vote will happen, I think, in January. So this will be a big deal because this will determine who controls the Senate. And you can see here, Democrats won the House. They actually lost some seats, but they still control the House. But you can see Republicans have more governors right here. So Republicans have 27 governors, Democrats have 23. So that's kind of the balance of power going in to our next 2 years. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see what the government does over the next 2 years based off this shift in power. I expect that Biden focus on healthcare and COVID and probably social injustice. So those are probably the things Biden will focus the most on, and we'll be analyzing those and looking at that towards the end of the year. So that's all I have for y'all. I just wanted to show y'all's grades once again right here. If you have a question, I'll still be in the Zoom meeting, so you feel free. I'm in the Zoom meeting, but I made this video so y'all can do this asynchronous and get to work. So if you have any questions, let me know. Wednesday we'll get started. I'll stick around, and I'll see y'all on Wednesday.